Hi friends, welcome to all. So in this lecture, we will learn about a Linux basic commands. So let's start the video. So here we will learn about a cd command. So cd command is using for a change directory. Okay, so we are using for a change directory. Suppose if you want to change a directory from, for example, cd2, I want to go any path, for example, temp here, and pwd command is using for a to check your present working directory. Okay, so cd/temp, and here if you see here, here entitled is here. If the entitled sign is there, it means you are on a home directory. Home directory is same as like let's take an example of about a here cmd, and in a windows, so here you are able to see this path, so it is called a home directory. It called a home directory in a Windows and Linux, same as like I'm which user I log in here. So now I log in with a root user. Okay, I have logged in with a root user. If you see here, ID is a root. So if I want to, I press a CD in PW. So it is my root is in a Linux root called a super user. It is a super user. So as like in Windows, in Windows we called administrator. Okay, we called a administrator. Okay, so in a Linux we called a here. So this is a home directory. We called a home directory. Okay, so now, suppose I want to switch from a CD here. I want to see the content here, ls. Now I want to go inside a directory. Okay, this is a directory here. So ls. So I can see here. So like that, I can change from one directory to from one directory to another directory like that. And suppose I want to go sysconfig and network-script. Okay, so here ls, and I can see the data lrt, which now we have learned this command here, and see, and if I press a cd and enter, so where it will goes to, it will goes to your home directory. Okay, home directory is here, entitled sign is there. Now you will see here, now if I pressed only cd, so I reached at my home directory. Okay, home directory, and it is here. Earlier I was here, and okay. So if you want to go with the back again, so you can use a cd hyphen. So hyphen means back and forth. Okay, and here and cd hyphen you here. Okay, so hyphen is using as a your TV remote button. You are using a TV remote button, right? Back and forth, back and forth. Okay, and if you come out, if you want to come out from a one directory, for example, I'm a here, let me do a cd, and I want to come out from one directory, so I need to use a double dot. So you will see I am now a sysconfig, and I want to come out from a here also. So now where I'm, so etc. So double dot is using for a come out from a directory here, and let me reach again /etc sysconfig and network-script. Okay, if I want to come out two directory, so I can use double dot. Okay, so now you will see we reach it here, etc. Okay, so here I came back one directory. Here I came back two directory. Because I used one time, I used two time, is means back to directory. Back to directory. Okay, back to directory, that was the reason, etc. So here I came here, and you will here I came here I will see sysconfig, right? Earlier I was on a network script part. I came here, now I reached here sysconfig, again I used a dot, I came on a /etc. But here directly I have used double dot instead of here I have one time, here I have used it two times. Here I use these things in a same time, and I reach it here. The goal is ultimate there. Okay. Okay, so pwd is using for a present working directory. Let's learn about a move command. So let me go in a cd temp here, and I will do ls-lrt. Okay, and suppose we have here, let's learn about rm also. So I want to remove the files here. For example, I want to remove this VMware. Okay, so I can use a rm hyphen rf, and I can use a remove. Okay, so here I have removed here, and if I want to check it cross verify, I will do a ls-l, and we'll check here. Okay, so here no, because we have removed it here. Okay, and here we have used a rm hyphen rf. So what is the meaning of that? Hyphen f is using for force, and r means recursively. recursively Recursively means it will delete your file or directory. File or it will delete your file or directory. Okay, it will delete either file or directory. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, if I'm using a r, if I'm not using a r, I'm using a rm hyphen f, and here file name, for example. So it will delete only, file only. Okay, it will delete only file, only file it will delete. File will delete here. Okay, let me produce example here, don't worry. So now here, now ls-lrt, and I want to delete first. Let me delete this VMware. Suppose I want to delete all. So what I will do, rm hyphen rf, and these are directory here. Actually, these are the directories. So these are blue color, right? Blue color. And if you see, these are the directories here, and I will make a star. Star means anything, whatever the whatever in a last, it will take all. Star means all, anything. Okay, star means anything in last, doesn't matter. It is your digit, it is your numeric or alphabetic, a to z, or a small letter a to z, anything. Okay, so it will delete all. Okay, so let me delete. Okay, let me use this one here. So you will see ls-lrt, ls-lrt. So we'll delete all bm where has been deleted here. And let me try without hyphen r. Hyphen r I'm not using, I'm using f forcefully. Let me try to delete here system here. So is it possible? No, can't remove. So it give us, it is a directory. Okay, so I want to delete this here also, rm space rf, and I will use a it's a two files. Suppose I want to delete all the files. Okay, so let me use a star here. So I have deleted here. So ls, I can use a ll also. It is giving us a long listing here. Okay, so ls hyphen l, if I'm using this one or either I'm using a ll, both are same. Okay, it is called a alias here. Alias means if I'm calling a www.facebook.com, it came same, and fb.com. So it is a alias here. So ll is a alias. Okay, okay. So if you want to check a alias, you can see here, these are the alias here. So ls hyphen l is a alias here, ll. So here, these are the aliases we also called here. So these are the aliases. Okay, so here ls hyphen lrt. So here, so we delete, now we have learned about a rm command. So rm, if you want to delete any file, you can use a rm. If I'm not using a f, so what happened? It will asking me, do you want to delete or not? So here it will ask me. Okay, that was the reason I'm using here. Okay, so yeah, now I'm using a f hyphen f for a file only. So it will not ask me for a delete, for not a confirmation either. It will ask me the confirmation here if I'm not using here. So here you will see asked for a confirmation. Asked for a confirmation. Okay, asked for a confirmation. Here I used fs, so it is a force. Okay, so did not ask. Okay, so this is for this, these are the examples of a to remove a file. Okay, so in a rm command, which is mostly we are handy, we are using a rm hyphen rf, and any file name or any file name or directory. Okay, so we can use in both the purpose here. Okay, so I'm making a hash, so it is commenting. Okay, so it's not executed. If I'm using a hash here, so hash means comment, means we called a comment in a Linux, it means disable, means this command is not executed, just for sure if I used a hash here. Okay, and let's learn about a move command. So suppose move command is using to both the purpose, either rename the file or either move the file from one location to another location. So for example, let's check the file, which files are available right now. So we have this file here. So let's say I want to test underscore pass. I want to rename this file in the, if I am doing source and destination, both are same. So right now I'm inside a temp. So here, if I'm doing the activity here, so it will called as a rename. So I will make as a, instead of a test, I will call as a pass.txt. Okay, so here you will see LRT, so it came as a pass.txt. So here you will see the content here. Okay, so it was the same. Okay, I have not shown you the before the content. Let me show you the content before move here. So is there any content in a file .txt? So Balcom is there here. Now I want to move this file and I want to rename as a, this is a Balcom, right? So I will mention here Bal here. Okay, so now you can see here it is renamed here, and let me show you bal underscore test dot txt. So here Balcom came in. Okay, so rename the file, and suppose I want to move this file from this location to another. For example, I want to move this another location, that is a root here. Okay, it is a super user home directory. Let me move here. Now you will see ls-lrt, and it is not here. Okay, so it is moved from here. Let's go on the root here. So I'm on the root, and let me check here ls-lrt. So you will see here here. So we move the file name. What is the file name we have moved? Bal underscore test. Okay, so see here bal underscore test. Okay, so here. Okay, so here you are able to see bal underscore test.txt. So if you can, I can read it here. So that is the purpose of a move. So okay, so here I'm writing here. So move command is using to move files or directory. Okay, move file or directory from one location to another. Okay, so for example, we have produced here, we move it, for example, move and slash temp and abc file. So suppose we have a abc file and I move it on a slash root. Okay, so it is example of a move, and it work as a rename also. Okay, rename also, rename. So it is a next property is rename also. Okay, so how is it rename? Rename means if the source and destination same path, destination are same path, same same path. If these are same path, source and destination, that called as a rename here. So for example, we did a move slash temp and abc.txt, and I did a move on a slash temp, and I did here a xyz.txt. So this is an example of a rename. This is example of a rename, and it is actually example of a move here. Okay, these are the example of a move. Also, okay, so we have learned about a ls command here. Okay, so ls command. Okay, so ls command is used to list a file or directories. Okay, we have learned here, and we have learned about a ls-lrt, which is more mostly we are using this one. And here you know about a L means list, and R means reverse, and T means time modification. Time modification. So it will show you which is time modification. It will show the content in the last, which is we have modified. And A means a means here, and A means it is a all, so it will show hidden files or directories. Okay, so it is using for here. And H we have learned about, it is a human readable. So it will show us a human readable's output. So we learned about a ls command. Okay, and after that we learned about a cd command. So cd is using for a change directory. Okay, so cd and slash etc, and we learned this is the one we can change a directory here. And cd slash etc slash sysconfig. Okay, so we can change a directory. If I want to come out from a one directory, so I need to use a come out from one directory, and if I used cd dot slash dot, so slash it means come out from a two directory, two directory, come out from a two directory, same I have mentioned here. Okay, so we learned there here, and we learned here back and forth cd hyphen, and if you are using a cd, and it is a switch between two directories, switch between two directory. Okay, it is switching between the two directories. So we learned these things. Okay, and once we completed these things, and we learned about a rm. So rm is using to remove files or directories, remove files or directory. Okay, so which is mostly we are using in a daily life, -rf, and any file or directory, you can mention any name here. So -r means recursively, and f means force. It will not ask for confirmation. So we learned about a rm command, and after that we learned about a move command. So move command move com move command is used to move one location to another, right? One location to another. Okay, so we learned here, and example move, and for example we have a given example like temp slash abc dot txt, and I want to move as a root. So now it move here. And rename, if I want to rename this file with the move command, then the source and destination both the same. Okay, source and destination so same, so it is called as a rename abc dot txt, and slash temp and xy j.txt. So till now we learned these things. Okay, so we have learned about a pwd command also. So pwd command is using for it's showing us a present working directory. Okay, so it is show us a present working directory, so you can use it to check the present working directory. So let's learn about a cat command here. So cat command is using for to see the content here. So for example, let me go in a cd temp here, and here we have a files. So here I want to read a content of any file, so I can use a cat. So here we are able to read the content like notepad. We need to open it. Okay, and if you want to see that this in a line number wise, then hyphen n you can use a argument. So it means it will show line numbers. Okay, so it will show you a line number. Okay, so line number it will show. And if you want to create a file with a cat, so we can use a cat and greater than, and here file uh, um, file and underscore test.txt. Okay, so I can write here like a balcom and enter. Then I need to use a control D. Okay, so what happened, it will show us a content here. So we write the content here. So if I'm using again this file, so actually the here, so what is the use of this symbol? So this symbol means if file, if this file does not exist, does not exist, it will create a new file, okay, it will does not exist. So earlier it was not exist. Okay, not exist. Okay, it created a new file. If exist, suppose if exist, then it will overwrite a file. Okay, so let me show you. So we'll do overwrite here. Okay, so now I have mentioned here welcome, and let me mention here hello, and I'm using a control D. So here here I did a enter, and I did a used here control plus D. Okay, so here, okay, I write here and enter. I did a make a enter one, and after that control D, and it's saved here. Okay, then it got saved. Okay, so here now let's read it this file. Okay, let's read it file. Okay, now what you want now, your requirement, you want to append this line, append. So you want to, okay, hello I have mentioned. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let me make it hello. So hello. Okay, so I was missing a control D, and okay, so here, okay, so hello, and or either I will make a again hello, and here control D and cat hello. Okay, so now what you want to keep this also, and add some more. Okay, so you need to use a double. So double means it will append this file. So welcome to all learning for DevOps. Okay, so DevOps. Okay, so control D, and now you can see here, and let me show you here. Now you can see here, so it is here. So cat command is the next purpose here to append the lines. Okay, so here append the lines. Okay, so here it will not append, it will overwrite or create new file. Okay, overwrite or create a new file here. Okay, so it will append the lines. Okay, so that is the purpose of these greater than and double greater than. Okay, and second, it will also create if it is appending, and it will also will create if it is not there. So it is using both the way, create a new file also. If not, for example, let's take example here. I want to use a appending mode, and let me take for a new one here, and here cat, and I'm using here, and let me use here like a abc dot here I will use a any name, file 10. Okay, and .txt I'm using this one, and here I'm using a word anything here, hi all. I mention here hi all, and enter, and Hariom. Okay, I can mention here control D, and now you can see this file was not earlier exist. We have created a new file, and so it will create a new file also.